In division. All right, Ash. Savage battle. You were at school, Puma. And by the way, Puma, I did put your name down for rating yesterday. Unfortunately, you did not get the votes, so I do apologize for that. But you did do a level 12 raid account for me, so I absolutely put you down as a possibility in recognition of that for rating. Okay. You're very new to the Neustra. Okay. Well, let's give you some help with that then. Fourth or
I already
sixth.
saw that you're not using survivability expert on this captain.
Oof. And why is that so important, sir?
Because it's one of the biggest buffs you could give to your destroyer. It results in like roughly 15% more hit points. You
It's-
will also heal more. You don't have superintendent either, so I assume this is a very, very low point captain.
Aha. Now, that's a good point because especially with a heal ship, and this is a super heal, survivability expert means that you can heal that much more out of this. Hey, NLM, I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. And you're welcome, Puma. So, absolutely, survivability is important. Superintendent is important too to get that extra heal going. This is a 21-point captain, but not you. What's on your captain, sir?
Well,
Probably
it's
a gun
radio
build.
loca- It's
I'm willing to
radio location and concealment, I can tell you this.
Right, radio location concealment, which is fine for this ship. That's 8 points. So what's the rest? Guns?
Probably gun.
Right, exactly,
It's
Raining.
torp reload. It's torp reload.
Neustra's good at being annoying by being very hard to kill. SE and SI makes it that much more annoying. Exactly right, Raining. And
I
so,
like the torp reload, but
hmm,
it's not as good as superintendent survivability expert.
sure. And the Neustra's is good as a torpedo, right? It's got good concealment. It's got good range on those torpedoes. But you're right, an extra 10 seconds of reload on torpedoes does not equal, like, keeping your ship alive that much longer. All torp
Yeah,
skills.
the torp reload skill is something that competes with the radio location,
Yeah.
but I personally prefer the torp reload over radio location on Neustrashimy, but that's a personal choice. I can definitely see why someone would take radio location on it.
Okay. I like radio.
I mean,
I like radio on everything, but you know.
It's just there's so many good skills to take for Neustrashimy. You have to
Yep.
to not take some of them.
Look, you have to have a hard line build on what you want to do, and then if you have to over into what you want.
You have to plan ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You are very dangerous, by the way, sitting broadside in cap like this.
Because who could torp you? Fletcher, Z46, Ostergotland. Ostergotland,
Gearing.
Fletcher on the other side of the map. Well, yeah, Gearing was detected though, so.
I mean, a couple of them are spotted, but there's still undetected destroyer out there.
Yep. Enzo says, I struggled in Ruprecht today, but did well in the Odin. Tier 9
What the
battleships
heck?
played bad.
And one of the main weaknesses of the Neustrashimy is that it's pretty sluggish and not very fast. So dodging torpedoes can be very hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad that you're happy, Enzo. That sounds like an awesome battle.
I'm concerned about this Fletcher in the middle.
Why?
Well, because he's completely open to an Annapolis that's just right there.
I mean,
Like
that just
don't
extends
get
the
me-
battle so that you can farm more.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, by the way, of course.
Oh, subs too.
Yes, so you're shooting them below. Fine. And I think this is what you said you were really upset. He asked if the Annapolis had radar. Oof.
You are...
Why are you stopping and
Overcommitting there.
smoking here? I'm very confused about this.
I'm confused why he isn't trying to throw torpedoes at the cargo ship in front of him.
The Vermont?
Yeah, that
Well-
thing does not move quick.
So you slow down so you can get concealed. But now you're charging him
That is,
anyways.
That was a
You're
complete waste of a smoke.
Yeah, you're about to get over the blow. So okay, so there's the second. There goes the depth charges. Okay.
Also, if you're gonna rush a ship in your torpedo boat, then commit to the rush and wait with your torps until you actually have the boss
Absolutely.
side.
Bow on torpedoes will do jack. All
Like,
of
what are
jack.
you hit one, maybe you hit two, but now you're basically
Look right now.
sitting duck.
Look at your angle to Vermont now. This is when you want to torpedo him, but your torps aren't available.
If the Vermont had any more angle, you'd be screwed, because then he could have brought his rear turret.
And here you go, dropping depth charges all over this Balau. Okay. Pondering your options. Changed my mind about going for the sub. Very easy to do that. I would have gone for the Vermont over the sub, but all right.
He could have had both.
Yeah, you could have both. Instead, you get none.
Well, no, he is being
Nope.
very difficult to knock off the board. He needs that heal.
None.
There it is. Nope.
None.
You're too aggressive in this ship. The Neustrashimy is not an aggressive destroyer at all.
Mm-hmm.
That one time could have been the exception, but it was played poorly.
Yeah, I think you have to make that decision. Which of those two are you going to go all in on, and pick one? Don't go for both. Pick one. Do it well, and then maybe, just maybe, you can get both in the process. But in the process of trying to get both, you got none.
I don't think he ever had a chance of getting the submarine. It was full HP. He's never gonna kill that with his depth charges. The subs are
He-
too tanky now.
I think he had a chance on the sub if he had stopped. He didn't stop. He kept moving forward. So he moved away from... Yeah, Dark Matter, this is what I do in this channel, dude. I take death picks. If you send in a replay and you die, I take the screenshot of that, and then that becomes your cover pick. So I think if he had stopped, he might have had a good chance of killing this dude. But he didn't stop. He kept moving forward. And I think that's ultimately what screwed him. What do you guys think?
I mean, what screwed him was not stopping in the smoke and turning around again, but committing to the rush in the first place. There was no need to do that.
Now, had he committed to the rush, all right, let's back this up. Had he committed to the rush and held on his torpedoes and torpedoed the Vermont from the side as he passed him and went north of the island, I think he would have survived.
He might have survived, but he would have still taken a severe amount of damage from the Vermont.
Yo, this is rigged. I won your giveaway.
Congratulations. Sub was a bigger threat. Was it? I don't
No.
know at that point.
Sub was not a bigger threat.
That's what I mean.
No. I mean, in the end game, I can say yes. At that point, no. Kill him? Yes, you had the opportunity, and you did.
That replay was so quick. We're gonna... Can I load it again? Oh, whoa. Lol.
Thank you.
I sent you one of the Columbos.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. At this point, though, I mean, you've got a Chungmu over there. You got everybody else. So I don't know that the sub is really a threat. It's definitely something that you want to kill and get rid of. Sure. But, I mean, taking out a Vermont is also good. So, I would say don't change your playstyle just because subs are in this game. Instead, I'd say go with what you know. And going with what you know is, I'm going to kill this dude. Oof.
The thing why I don't like the rush in general on the Vermont is, if you look at the torpedo damage from the Neustrashimy, and the Vermont still being full HP, there is a slight chance, even if he hits all 10 torpedoes, that the Vermont survives.
Yep.
It's probably 50-50, maybe 60-40 that it dies. But it could end up very well that it lives, especially if you miss one or two torpedoes.
Right.